All right, hello everybody. Welcome to VR Master League here on our North American Venues Showcase this weekend. Excited to be here with some high division master tier, in fact, games. And we'll be starting it off the right way, well, with your reigning defending championship team in Ignite the past few seasons now versus the Denver Raptors, representing the NEPA organization and ready to maybe cause some havoc here. Competition getting tighter and tighter every day, it seems like. And even this week alone, we've already seen these round upsets and things like that between these master players. So anything could happen, rest assured. On the cast today, I'm Palador, being joined by Luke on this co-cast. Doc Education will be on our sidelines. And Newton Dad, of course, on the cameras, doing great work there. Luke, how are you feeling? We've got a few good matches here.
Oh, man, we certainly do. And this first one's exciting. I mean, it's a new cycle, and that sometimes means there's new players. So we get to see Wit, who's joined the Denver Raptors here for the second cycle. So I'm really excited to see what they can do. I mean, you know what? Especially in this Master Division, I mean, all these players, all the fundamentals are very, very much there, but it's the team play, it's the minutia, it's the little plays. I'm really excited to see their chemistry coming into the arena today.
Absolutely. And Doc Education there, any input there as we get this joust underway in a few seconds here?
Wit and Palace are new to the Denver Raptors team. Zux and Citizen moving on to Redshift, so it'll be interesting to see how they jump in and, kick off Cycle 2.
Absolutely. So yeah, roster's changing a little bit here, but of course this one on the first Joust game, they've been a roster for quite a bit and caused quite a bit of destruction across the all of Echo in the competitive scene. But that said, Zach W, Andy W, Wit Palace here, definitely a handful to deal with, and a handful of shots going into that goal, leaving it open. 3 points first for game.
Yeah, I mean, that's 1 for 1. You expect him to hit that every single time. Leaving it open, I mean, he'll punish, and he's having a great time. Up 3 right now for Ignite, but hey, we get to see that Denver Raptors, that new team chemistry, as they are going to come out of the tubes.
All right, well, Andy W and Palace latched up here, trying to pass it off to Zach. Ryan is there to cause a bit of disruption. They'll get the clear, but only to Kung, who was playing it way back there, confident in the front line's ability to cause that turnover, which they did, and maybe a goal here if they can recover.
And maybe a goal, but it's denied by Zach W. Getting pressured, though, so going for the reset pass will get picked up by Wit. Wit getting pressured again, but that clear not quite coming out. Game reads those. He scored the last 3, and he scores the next one, too. 6-0. Ignite looking good.
Threes Louise. You cannot give those the game. You said it yourself. One of those players, and there are a few of them in this league, more than a few, in fact, but one of those absolutely dangerous players that if that goal is open, even if it's not a direct line of sight, if it's open, he will find a way.
Certainly will, but now it's the Raptors trying to find their way, trying to find the passes they do. The passing play is strong. There's a long shot. Is that a cloud shot? Just barely misses, but it will get recollected by the stack. Wit diving in. The goalie's not quite stunned, but denied. Oh my, as the clear does come out from game.
And into Ryan's arms. Ryan able to send it out of there, and look at how quickly they make their way down the floor. I mean, that was just a incredibly brisk stack. They wasted no time whatsoever. They're going to have another lineup from a tough angle. Jaywalker unable to complete it, but into the midfield, taken back by Andy. So now Andy given a chance. We'll go for that high shot, maybe even a pass, as Zach tries to meet it halfway. Jay over in the goal, trying to recover quickly on this approach with the pass, the dunk, and Palace does get them their points.
Yeah, it does get them their points. 6-2. Breaking the silence, Denver Raptors. I mean, they're good. As whenever I talk to a lot of these players, I mean, a lot of them say everyone in the division can take rounds off of anybody else. It just depends on the day. So let's see what the Raptors can do, rather Ignite can do, now on the just advantage. They do get pressured, but game just jukes around and finds the pass.
And yeah, to your point, we've seen the New York Kings come close to taking a round. We've seen the Austin Burners take a round against this here Ignite team. So as dominant as they are, and they are dominant, definitely none of these teams are indestructible on any given night. So far, so good, though, for Ignite on this given night, as giving the disc over. Ryan, a reverse spin on that one, going the opposite direction, but into the recovery. Let's see, boosting down the floor. Everyone meeting each other at once. A big pile up on that floor. Zach to retain.
Zach to retain, but there's a quick pass to Palace. Palace, no, Andy W, no, loses it, as it will be Ryan getting that one upfield. Jay Walker maybe trying to line up a long shot, but there's a goalie back there, so just finding a passing option. 2-on-1, diving in, there's a cut, and they get it done. 8-2, 6-point lead Ignite.
Yeah, and all 8 points thus far scored by game. That one being the first assisted goal, it looks like. So, yeah, as I said, one of those players, as far as I know, still has that scoring record in VRML. Put up, what, 46 points in two rounds a couple seasons ago. Certainly a player who can light it up, but same applies for these folk on the Raptors, who, for the most part, these guys have been playing together as well. The disc let loose game. That's 11 points already. You know, it goes back to, we used to run polls, by the by, a couple of times in season 2 and 3, just asking our Twitch chat, how many points, what's the over and under in game scoring? And we usually will put it like 10, 11, 12 points or something in a round for some of those polls, just to kind of express how much this guy scores. That said, just missing on a glancing blow there. Zach W, though, a good brawl to get it back further. I think a little shot there from Game actually coming in on the other end. But just a little bit, not able to get their offense going, it seems like. A lot of those, you know, they're getting the disc back on occasions, but the problem with Ignite is they're so quick to their stacks to pounce, and we're seeing that over and over at this point, that it's really tough to address because you almost have to play perfectly against them, it seems like. And as they try and get back into the mix, I mean, you know, Kung playing back there a couple times. But that said, Andy, there you go. So that would bring them back within 10. They certainly needed that one. And getting it to go. I believe, just by the by, don't worry, I'm not Mike Hogan, folks. We're just getting Luke back into the mix real quick, addressing a quick little issue. But otherwise, we'll be back in a second. So you're with me. Everyone who's joining us though in venues and Twitch, as well as YouTube Live, Facebook Gaming, appreciate you very much. Of course, in these weekly venues events, we do have a European venues showcase tomorrow as well. Keep in mind, but. Yeah, a lot of exciting Echo to play yet in this second half of the season in Cycle 2. As Jaywalker cycles that disc over from left to right and right to the middle, will be taken by Kung. Kung, in the meantime, over to Game. Game from that short range to Jaywalker, and gently just eases that one in. They're up triple, 16-4. So with that, Jaywalker now getting the first 2 points for anyone who's not named Game on their team. Meanwhile, on the Raptors side, it is Andy and Palace currently with 2 apiece. A couple of saves for Andy and Witt as well. Again, mentioning Witt new to the roster, but certainly not a new player. Has been involved in the high level of Echo the last 4 years now. So certainly a strong addition to the team. Was part of the preseason championship team in Illuminati, at least by name. He wasn't actually on the roster, but he was playing with them for a couple seasons there. And just again, to express the caliber of his play. But that said, a missed shot, but the rebound recovery swung around by Kung. 18 big points for Ignite. 10, 11, 10, 9, and Doc Education, I know you're on the sidelines here, technically speaking, but how about a co-cast?
Happy to hop in, Palador.
All right.
Witt and Palace, or Andy and Palace rather, in a stack. They did get stunned out by the Joker stack there, and the back stack getting the disc. So Joker immediately with a turnover here.
And up to Game again, making it again. No, it's Andy, the denial. Kung, a second attempt. Andy, the denial. Man, right down that river. Let's see if they can get down in this stream, get their points back on the board. That can buy them some momentum. That's a great way to show up here in the latter portions of the first round. 6 points now.
Big time. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to, you know, you just got to keep going here. I mean, you may be technically out of this round, but you're not out of the game yet, and the only way to get in is to get some momentum going. So nice work, Raptors.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't discount these teams. Like I said, anything can happen. I mean, these guys aren't jokers. They will take this game seriously. Wit with a disc, though, is going to have a push up the floor, and it maybe has Jay Walker in that mid-range where Jay is always a danger for sure. Taken back, though, by Game on that stack. So right back to Ignite. And right back into the offense. Kung has that cross. Oh, but just read from Zach kind of directly to him, actually.
Yeah, and a really nice clear. It's going to go deep into the bubble. It will be picked up by the Ignite stack. So Ignite their stacks are so fast to get together right now and so accurate to the disc. And that might be a shot. Does it go in? Oh!
Well, it was close. The second attempt, though, you cannot count on them missing at all. If they miss once, that goal open again, they punish. It's always a devastating thing, and it's why I'm, again, glad that I'm not the one playing against that sometimes, because, boy, is it just stressful.
Yeah, Jay Walker just picking it up, moving with the momentum moving left with a turnaround shot and just flinging it right in. So, like you say, Palador, the defense was draped all over him. There's not much you could do on defense to stop that.
Shout out to, hold on, maybe a shot out. Let's see, rebound and into it for Game. They're up to 23 with only 40 seconds remaining. Shout out to Jay Walker, because Jay Walker was the first player to shoot and make a three-pointer on me when I was playing goalkeeper. Destroyed my confidence the rest of my career. But 23-6, strong round for Ignite here.
What was it? A pocket, Pally? What was it?
No, it was just a shot from the boot. I can't remember if it was pocket. All I know is it got past me and it felt bad, man.
Well, that clear is good, man, and Zach W going to pick it up, though, sending it back to the backside. Let's see if the stacks can get together. Joker, or Ignite, doing some good stunning, and Jay Walker will haul it in and close it down.
So 23-6, and mind you guys, Denver Raptors, another one of those teams I can easily see, and a lot of people could see, playing deep into those finals as we get into them in the next several weeks here. 5 weeks of the cycle left after this still, of course. But with that said, Ignite is they're a team who tends to do this. They do, in fact, mercy a lot of these master teams at times. So anytime they can avoid that, it's a little bit of a moral victory in itself. But at the same time, we've seen that they're not indefeatable. It's happened in rounds here and there. And just a couple of weeks ago, in fact, again, versus Austin Burners. So never know, Doc.
Yeah, you never know. And, we've talked about Wit and Palace are new to the Raptors team. Obviously, you've mentioned both of them have a lot of high-tier experience, but that they haven't had time to gel, with Zach and Andy. Who knows what kind of rollouts they're not using that they, haven't really practiced yet. Who knows, they just don't. That takes time. And we saw that with the Redshift Overkill game like a couple days ago. A new team is just going to take some time, and that's why we have the entire cycle and the round-robin feature.
Yeah, absolutely. Same with the likes of Flair, who's coming back into the league as a team, name-wise, but of course the roster themselves, a bunch of high-caliber players. And it's the same. Worth mentioning for Palace, though, does have that experience with Andy and Zach on Synapse over the seasons past, has taken no naps on the defense. Wit got a grab. Will be a 2, however. On that note, though, how's it going, Luke? Are you back in the mix?
I'm alive again. Sorry about that. Okay. But yeah, technically you'd roll with it. But man, what a game, Ignite. Definitely on fire after round 1. But round 2 is a new game. I do have to shout out Palace, even though he is new. The top of the point scorer for Denver Raptors, so definitely putting in his work. But it is going to get sent down by Zach W. Long shot, maybe going for a shoulder shot. There is that angle, but not quite finding it this time.
Rebound, though, coming in, and deep on that. Is it good? It's great. Ryan from the deep midfield, 38 meters, in fact, 5 points.
Yeah, it's just those open 3 opportunities. Ignite just hits every single one. Already 5-0, only a minute in. But let's see what the Raptors can do here on the just advantage.
Indeed. So on this rollout, let's see what they provide. And Palace coming in, looking for that angle, trying to back pass it off, but just takes a bad ricochet. Didn't really have that momentum to get much strength beyond it, so that's going to concede the goal. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Bottom of that pole into the goal. That's why they call him, or at least Dimwee does, Dr. Pocket.
Oh my goodness, that's just incredible. I mean, teach me how to do that. 8-0 already. As, I mean, Ignite are certainly going on a blistering pace, but Denver Raptors, I mean, we've seen them score some points in round 1. We can see the momentum change potentially, but they don't get a hand on that one, and Ryan has another 3 opportunity, finds maybe a bounce shot. No, will get read by Palace and sent the other way.
Yeah, and into that trap, going to be taken out here by Witt. Maybe not. Witt now needing to get a grab and send it back, and whoa, nobody at home. That would have been a bad miscue, but that said, it still does result in V2, 10 points on the board back for them.
10 points, just like that. I mean, game absolutely popping off. Already 21 points to his name. I mean, the dude's incredible, but it's still, there's another opportunity here for Denver Raptors. Let's see, are they going to change it up this time? Yes, Witt. Changing, I'm going for a cloud play, maybe shorter passes. Yes, it's good. Palace so far going for the mail slot. No, hits off the Geo unfavorably, so that will get picked up by the one and only game and goes for the reset.
So down a fair bit here in this round, kind of on one of those paces, but ideally for the Denver Raptors, they'll be able to maybe get something going soon, because otherwise, as I said, this Ignite team, make no mistake for anyone watching at home, they do this to a lot of Master teams, an awful lot of Master teams, in fact. It's very impressive and scary in its own right, because otherwise the Denver Raptors are a team who, in most circumstances, I mean, they will dominate across Master Division and across the league in general. This is, after all, the top 1% of Echo when you're talking about Master tier players.
Oh, you certainly are. I mean, there's another Master tier shot. Ooh, just slightly off, though. As their aim needs to be recalibrated, but game gets that pass out. Ryan, long 3. Oh my goodness, he's insane. 16-0, 39-meter shot. Wow.
My goodness, that is nasty, but not uncommon to see. With that, again, there's a lot of time here. I think, you know, for Ignite, it comes to the point where we say this season after season, where even though the differentials and the disparities are getting closer and closer, it does seem like, credit to them, they don't really rest on their laurels. They do consistently get better each season. And I don't really know how that happens, aside of just a lot of game time, a lot of work being put in, because just when you think they can't get better, they do. It's 18 off of that Dusty move and into the goal.
That's 18 and 2 points away. I mean, Ignite are ready to put this one and put this game to bed. But still, Denver Raptors, I still believe. I mean, they can get some points going. Maybe not a victory, but maybe some points on the board. Let's see what we can do. As Witt is going to find that pass low. Will connect, but intercepted by Kung. And Kung, one more pass. Game. All game. 21-0. Ignite take round 2 in a very decisive fashion.
All right, well, that will be Ignite. Being Ignite, I do suppose, will have to be just a rebounded effort next time here. Again, the newer roster, well, a newer player here in Witt. As I said, it'll be a factor, of course, but I don't think that's going to be a long-term factor. It's still got a lot of the second cycle to burn for the Raptors, so just have to wipe that one off and say, okay, it was a tough loss today, but we're still confident in what we're doing here as a roster, and I still expect that team to be have a big presence in the postseason, the post-regular season. That said, Doc Education, any thoughts on that one? I know it was a lot of Ignite that round.
Yeah, I mean, what is there to say except I don't think that Ignite missed a single 3, and they took a lot from half court. I mean, that was there's not much to say then. I mean, they just looked like they were just palling around, just like messing about in the arena. What a show. I mean, they were just everywhere. I mean, there's just not much to say except if you want to see high tier play. I mean, it's not like the Denver Raptors weren't playing well. It's just Ignite played that much better. There's not much to say. Ignite, the one-on-ones as well, the ender stuns, the stunnage, the stealing. It was just dominant.
Yeah, and that's what you're gonna gonna get what you're gonna see. So anyone watching at home in venues or on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you are, right place, right time as always. So appreciate you guys joining us. But that is Master Tier for you, and that is the Master Tier experience. These players have been at it for so many years and seasons now, to the point that everyone on both of these rosters I've met in real life now at some Echo lands and events. Some of them just recently at Redshift Contenders Series in June. But that said, just to give you an idea, these players, they take the game seriously. They are competitors. So with that, Luke, any other thoughts on this match? We have still a few minutes yet, but we have another one scheduled coming up quite soon in Phoenix and Relativity. But yeah, closing thoughts here?
Closing thoughts are really just, I mean, I'm excited to see what the Denver Raptors can do. I mean, they're still a top 4 Master Tier team, especially with the addition of Wit. I mean, hey, he's new. Let's see that chemistry throughout the cycle. This is just the beginning for them, but I'm excited, and obviously Ignite doing their thing, and they won, but still, definitely a good showing from both these teams.
Yeah. Well, with that, we will redirect to a intermission here and get set up on your next match, which, again, folks, we will have Phoenix versus Relativity in the next several minutes. And then at the top of the hour, we will have Ethereal versus Anomaly, another Master Division matchup for you. That was much hype voted there on the website, just the same. So stay tuned, and yeah, we'll be back around the corner.
VRware. Our passion is for the future. VRware. Our passion is for the future.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to VR Master League here on Venues, as well as our Twitch, Facebook Live, and YouTube gaming, wherever you are, whoever you are, whenever you're watching, hopefully live. You're in the right place, right time, rest assured. We've got a second match for you here in the Platinum Division, the High Platinum Division. Both these teams in Platinum 4. So they're on the edge of potentially, either this week or maybe in the coming weeks, reaching that Diamond Glory. And you know what that means. Closer and closer you get to those Challenger Cups, the Master Division, and so on, which is what everyone covets here in VR Master League. I'm Palador on the cast. Co-casting with me is Luke, and sideline is Doc Education with Newton Dad on the cameras. Now, Luke, back to you. We just got past that championship team in Ignite doing Ignite things on that first match. So, this match, kind of seeing how these teams fare, and if it's any indication by the matches I've had all season long, and especially in recent weeks, we see that talent level, Diamond, Platinum, Gold. I mean, we see it all over the ladder. Everyone's getting so good now.
They really are. I mean, all over the ladder, I think is said best all the time when you see these bronze teams, that are absolutely cracked. All the way through, and it's right here. Phoenix Relativity. I mean, these teams in Plat 4 trying to break into Diamond, trying to break into that Challenger Cup. But I mean, right at the beginning of it's really just putting the reps at this point, right? They can start. They can get Master soon. They just need to get in the practice, get in the experience, and they certainly will be there.
Absolutely, that was kind of the case. Well, with teams like Ignite, I remember years ago, and even back before they were a top team, they were playing all the time, and a lot of teams now doing just that in Echo. Been sustained here for 4+ years now for a very good reason. Doc Education, any thoughts on this as a team who is also on the brink of that Diamond Division as well in their own right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I will definitely be doing some scouting here as these teams are coming out of the tubes, taking notes.
Of course. Well, that said, let's get a look at this first joust. Taken over at that trap by Monster. All spelled out nicely so our casters can get it even. Would be vacant with that disc and on this approach now on their offense.
Yeah, Vacant trying to connect with his teammate. Will get picked up by Solid Shot. Unfortunately, not the right pass, though, as it is going to get picked up by MX, who does get that one out downfield. Not quite a shot, but it's a bouncing around in the stacks there. And will it be starting off the 3? Yes, sir. Judah, 3-0 Relativity.
That was relatively good, Luke. I like that. Quick start for them once it was turned over. Just got down in a blaze of glory and knocked it in. So good start for Relativity. Getting a look at them. Phoenix, of course, as a team coming back from last season. Team I streamed quite a bit here. I'm always happy to see what they're looking like. But Vacant just the same. Getting my believe first look at them as far as this season goes, as Vacant tries to play on the offense against them.
Yeah, there's a bounce shot, and there's 3 more. Solid Shot, more like bounce shot, tying it up 3-0. And man, all right, this is going to be a game.
Yeah, sneaking it by like Solid Snake, I suppose. Great job to tie it right up. And hey, 1 minute in, we're just back to a deadlock again. And Bear's mentioning how many streams this week, Luke, in recent weeks. A lot of these round 3s and overtimes, at least for me. So I've been quite happy on these casts. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm expecting one here as Happy Motive happy to get that block, Ender style.
There you go. I hope so. Hopefully we didn't jinx it, but round 3s are always hype. But it is going to be Phoenix picking it up. Ready to find it, but unfortunately clearing right into the hands of Happy Motive, and Happy Motive is going to send that low. The bounce shot, not quite connecting. The bounce pass more like. Is going to get recovered though by the teammate, and MX will receive and recover. 5-3 Relativity.
All right, MX now getting on the scoreboard, so neither team really that bashful to punish. I think the stacks there are a little bit slow to get back into the defensive end, so maybe something for Phoenix to address, although they do have the offensive joust at the moment. So right back at them, see what they do.
Now, Guardian. Sending that one downfield. Unfortunately, not quite the pass he was looking for, so Robert will intercept. Pass it upfield for a bit of a short relay to the stack. Unfortunately, not red, but do they get the disc back? No, they get stun blocked. Well, they still come through. MX passing it to his teammate, but again, not the pass they were looking for. Now, will finally get recovered by Judah. Happy to slow it down. Stop and breaking, but gets his pocket picked, and a Solid Shot looks the other way.
And see, the higher up in rank you go, the tougher it gets to pull those kind of moves off. Trying to go for the break check and then the shield, but just well-timed on the opposite end. A couple turnovers here, going one way and the other, taken by MX. MX in that pile-up, sending it down, a mile down, in fact, as it goes really near that goal. Rebound here, looks like with just a half second to spare, dodges one, not the second. Good stun and Vacant causing a turnover, and that will be intercepted though by Judah. Two players in the midfield, so maybe a miscommunication on where that should have gone, as MX will take it over and press up on the advantage, but Vacant, another snag, and that one left lane clear will be successful.
Yeah, what a clear, going all the way downfield now, but slapped right back, relatively so quick. As the stack is going to come right back. They have a leech, though, but they will get the disc. They don't have an open three, but they're going to dive in. Maybe a cut, maybe a goalie stun. No, just juking. But no, that's not the play. Vacant reads those and sends it back the other way.
Vacant playing a beautiful defensive game there. Very disciplined and very focused despite a lot going on nearby. And even on the clears, you'll notice. One mistaken clear earlier on, but the last couple of clears have been perfect to get underneath the defense. So this will give them a chance at a drive, although taking away said chance was MX. Back to Vacant again, playing those defensive lanes, finding a good pass to Monster. Monster opting for the back out there, although hitting nobody, as they'll have to pile in and actually turn it over.
Yeah, you have to turn it over. It's a race to the disc now, really even mid-game, 4 minutes in, but it will get picked up again by Robert on Relativity, who is going to flip upside down, flip the other way now. Try to find the cut, but bounces unfavorably. It will get picked up by Judah. Judah slowing it down. Oh, not quite getting it past the defender as he loses a hand, and it will get recovered by Vacant.
Vacant again, we've been saying that name, but on the defensive lanes, just been in the right place and putting the hands in the right area just as much as anything. That said, the stack getting left behind, 3 players getting left behind, so this is going to be a tall task. They need to get back, and they do, stunning one of those boosted players along the way to enable this recovery. Although a throw back into MX now, MX down below to Judah. They'll roll into this goal, perfectly placed, 7-3 on the lead halfway through this match.
Oh, man, I mean, what a close game. Relativity finding those passes. I mean, they finally were able to collapse in the bubble. They were finally able to get that numbers game, and they just pulled the trigger, went for it, and hey, 4 points in their favor. So let's see what Phoenix can do here on the Just Advantage.
Now, it does bear mentioning as well for Relativity. I mentioned both teams as well. Oh, get a crash actually on that side of Relativity, so unfortunate. These teams, this team in Relativity, 11-3 is their record. They have been blazing a trail through that Platinum division and blazing it into the goal. Ooh, that shot is made. It does turn blue, but the points going the opposite way. It's a 2-point game.
It's a 2-point game, and understandably, we do get that pause. And, you know, that technical, definitely technical in this pace is very, very worthwhile. But Doc, I mean, we're halfway through this game. Lots of scores from both sides. What you seeing?
Yeah, it's been close. There have been a lot of opportunities for both teams. Some great saves, some great passes. Both of these teams kind of playing a similar style. Some clear and boost, but also some really nice. You know, this is the level where you really start to see the controlled offensive passing, where you have back passing and you have side-to-side passing and bubble passing. So both of these teams kind of showing off those approaches. Some missed passes as well, which of course you're going to see at every level. And looks like these teams have unpaused. So we've got 4 minutes left, a 2-point game.
2-point game. This game could be insane, could go the distance. Let's find out. As Robert, for Relatively, will pick it up and just slow it down.
All right, well, deep clear there will bounce to Guardian. It looks like actually sliding past the hands. So Judah, the overtake. The goal is exposed. Tight angle, trying to cover it is Monster, but shutting it down. Monster in that closet, indeed up by 4.
What a play. I mean, that's how you come back from a 3v4 where you got scored upon because of the numbers advantage. They just come back and score 2 more. Again, a 4-point game, 4 minutes on the clock, though. Phoenix looking to revive themselves in the last few minutes here.
Yeah, they are perfectly within reach. Do have to be focused and can't really turn over the disc too much. That would be unfortunate. They may here. No, Monster actually taking it over, but meeting them with a stun. MX, for as much as I've been calling out Vacant, MX also on the opposite side has been playing pretty well with some of those turnovers being caused thanks to the brawls and the positioning. But it will ping-pong possessions, going back one way and then the other again.
Yeah, going back and away, ping pong, pinball, as I like to call it sometimes, but it is going to get stunned through, and it will be MX slapping it back, but Guardian on the back line watching that clear, so it's going to be a pass over, vacant now. Back to Guardian. Guardian just taking his time and space, and there's another reset, getting everyone in this play, but now a pass upfield, but solid shots covered, and Robert will try to get the clear, and not quite good, but at least stuck in the midfield.
Oh, Guardian missing that anchor grab, but solid shot does get it. Unfortunately, too much congestion, a turnover once into the bottom of the trench, right back at them. So took a geometric route back to the midfield as Judah overtakes. Few jukes and a wise reset as a couple of players in that back line able to secure the disc and hopefully get them a better angle, although the long pass there risky considering the defense that was pressed. So a turnover once more as they try to gather their stacks.
Yeah, trying to gather those stacks as it does move all the way downfield. Will get picked up by Judah. And Judah juking around, getting it past, getting in, not quite through again. That midfield Geo just in the way, but that's a flat bounce. There's the stack, but it's the stack from Guardian, or just the solo play, will work in their favor, and Phoenix looks to get this one out.
It was a good shield by Guardian. Took two players with him, but also lost the disc on the way in, or on the way out, as Robert passes over. That goal was open. Could not close the deal. Vacant there, trying to contest. Monster as well. Monster sending it deep down. A perfect clear, although two perfect stacks coming in hot for both teams. Oh, that would have been a stellar shot, although a tough angle from way up above. Swooping in quickly is Guardian, acting much like the namesake, but back for Happy Motive, and they'll be happy about that. Now they need to find the motives to get down the floor. The locomotives, that is, getting in motion. That's going to bounce. And that's going to go. They're up 11-5.
Wow. I mean, what a close game. This game's 11-5, but I mean, this game could be within 1 minute on the clock, though. It's still possible. I mean, Phoenix can score 2 threes. There is time to do so. So let's see what they can do here on the Joust advantage.
All right. Indeed, that is the case. I said it a couple minutes ago, and even more so now. They cannot turn it over. So a little bit haphazard on this initial rollout. Not what they want to see. It can be afford to have a few passes in there, but I mean, 46 seconds left. It's going to be a tight race to the end and an attempt at coming back.
An attempt, and that's going to be 2, and unfortunately, that won't be round 1 for them because of time, but definitely the momentum can go in their favor with 30 seconds here on the clock. Phoenix can make this game within 1, or at the very least 2, if they get another one on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was a nice shot to at least end it there, potentially end it, as we do have a little bit of time left. But super close. A few things went the other direction. This could be a drastically different game, suffice to say. But a slapper in there just rebounding from a Happy Motive off that backboard. Not a problem. They're going to take that 13 points to 7 lead, and we're going to take it to the sidelines now. Check in with Doc Education once more.
Well, I think you said it best, Pally, in some, a couple of different bounces, a couple of different plays going one way or the other, and it could have been Phoenix taking this round. So that bodes well for them in round 2. I don't think by any means this game is over. I think Relativity did play a little bit better in a few different facets of the game. Their stacks were a little bit cleaner and a little bit faster, and their defense was a little bit sharper. And they won some one-on-one plays, especially Judah had a couple of nice ender moves and went 1-on-2 against a goalie and a defender on one play. I think that was the main difference in the first round here.
Yeah, for sure. And just got to use this 1 minute intermission or extended depending to discuss those kind of things, but always helpful. We see those matches sometimes. In fact, I had a couple casts just last night where we went in one of the matches 6 or 7 minutes without a score. It was very unusual. This was a match where the first round was actually one of the teams had 21, 22 points, something like that.
Wow.
Then to go into the next round and have a 6-minute drought, 7-minute drought. So really can't underestimate the value of just being able to actually breathe. Even those brief 15 seconds of clock in between goals being scored in the next joust. Sometimes you just need that extra time to calm it down, and we'll see if they can do that, get a few better bounces, or just, for that matter, avoid the bounces altogether, get a few cleaner passes, and we'll get it going into the second round now.
Yeah, into the second round as that is going to come through for Vacant. The shot, though, No, Phoenix not quite finding it, but it is going to get picked up by MX. MX quickly getting the clear in Relativity, trying to find some offensive prowess here in the second round.
Oh, Guardian has to get rid of that. Will be Robert on the take. Down the field, Happy Motive with a slight boost, once and twice, getting a good grab.
Uh-oh.
And very disciplined. This gets them the goal opportunity, although it doesn't finish. It was still a nice move, patiently played, and they're going to get the disc back as the defense continues to attempt to get back into that bubble on this recovery.
Yeah, trying to get back is Happy Motive. He's just going to take the time. I mean, very patient, happy to play their game, play their speed, as they are just going to walk in with the space given to them. Now they're getting pressured, but maybe not communicated or not aware, but it's going to get taken right back. And there's a pass, there's a cut, there's a save! Vacant, absolutely insane, getting that one out.
Nice work by Vacant. Had one arm up high, one arm down low, just trying to put it in any place he could to potentially get a save if that disc was going to go out. And it did, and he did, and guess what? He did it again. Vacant this time diving out, leaving nothing to chance as a leash will actually get the defense back into the goal at the very least. That was a nice move from Relativity. So even though they lost the disc, they're just being able to recover fast, and that's important as anything.
Yeah, it really is important as everything. But here we go, clearing it downfield, slapping through, bouncing in almost. Oh, so close yet so far, as it will get picked up by Phoenix and sent out.
Happy Motive has Monster nearby as Judo gets the pass, walks it right into the goal, but a dive out there. Tried going for the fake out on Guardian, but Guardian guarding that goal and just opting to not wait, instead diving. And that's what you need to do sometimes if a player's committed to walking it in. Then you just press them before they have that chance, just as they do on the shot. But Monster taking no chances and getting that out of there at least once. And now Guardian maybe twice, and still struggling to get it outside this bubble, but great defensive plays within that goal.
Yeah, great defensive plays. That's going to cut across the bubble, but no one's there. And the recovery might come. Yes, Phoenix able to get that slap going downfield. 2.5 minutes in now, no goals on the board. A very different game here in this round 2, but it will be a stun, and Robert getting the pass through. Maybe a bit of a self-pass. No, Phoenix able to pick it up and go for the quick reset.
Yeah, kind of rushed that throw a little bit, and likewise maybe communication not coming through for Monster there, so had the stun was taken off guard and taken it back into the trap as one player for either team make that 2 for blue, able to recover first. Robert, a deep fling, looking immediately behind for that regrab if necessary, and necessary it was, although they do misread the trajectory. This will enable the Monster and Vacant stack to get back into the goal as a pass. Oh, and behind the back finish it looked like, coming in from Judah. Devilish was that.
Wow. Wow. Hey, I mean, you said round 1, lots of score, and round 2, slow it down. I mean, maybe they heard you, Palador. 3 minutes for that 2 points. We're almost halfway through this round, and only 2 points on the board. So let's see what Phoenix can do and if they can come back.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the ebbs and flows of Echo Arena. A tale as old as time, essentially. It's a beauty, it's a beast sometimes. But that said, this is Echo Arena in a nutshell. So both teams trying to refine their strength, refine their rhythm, as a stack does get it back for Robert, and that's a clear right lane.
Yeah, that's a right lane going downfield, though. Will not get picked up by Relativity. And trying to get this one out is Phoenix. Kind of get the outlet pass, bounce pass. Not quite connecting, though, so it will be Robert looking right back the other way. Quickly passed upfield, Happy Motive, but denied by Monster, as Monster is going to send that one out.
Hey, this is an opportunity, getting on the scoreboard with a quick fling, either a shot attempt or a pass, either way, unable to gather that. So a missed opportunity will enable an open one on the other end, lining up the shot. It's a bit too far to the right. That's ding and back into that wedge, where once more players attempting to find some sort of rhythm, but really disjointed on both. And, as it goes on longer and longer like this, the more pressure there is to make something happen. They could here. Oh, Guardian was right there, but got stunned perfectly by Robert as well as Judah.
Yeah, I mean, what a close matchup so far. 5:20 on the clock, almost halfway through this game. Phoenix still trying to break their silence, but they are going to get the clear this time. Bouncing all the way around. They will get there first. It's a cut. It's a score. And just like they ended this, the game's tied.
Solid shot. That was a smooth pass. Vacant, putting it right in that Vacant goal as the goalie tried to lurch out and do something about it. So competitive match. We are at that halfway point, as you said, and Here we go. Both teams now able to get their first scores in the last minute or so. See if this affects the rest of the round, and maybe it starts picking up that pace in terms of scoring.
Yeah, maybe it does. And there's a low bounce. It will get picked up by Phoenix. Guardian, oh my. Slapping it, clearing it, not quite in the sky, but it intercepted again by Monster. Monster looking to get this one downfield. Will bounce in unfavorably, though, off the Geo, but hey, no one can read it at least, as they will eventually get a hand at it, but immediately stunned through, and Judah gets the clear.
Really nice redirect on that stack from Relativity. I thought they overshot it, shot that by a mile, and they kind of did. But they turned around so fast and kept their grabs that they were able to still get to that disc eventually, giving them possession. So the possession time, well, into the bubble, but no one really there to receive. Some aggressive play there, kind of a man-v-man of sorts inside the bubble. Meanwhile, on the outer edges, Vacant trying to cause a bother, although does lose an arm for a moment and not able to catch this pass. So offense continuing to be delayed.
Continuing to be delayed as Monster is trying to get this one downfield all the way, bouncing through, but not bouncing in for two because no one gets a hand on it. But now will get picked up by Monster. Low pass, maybe diving in. No, one more, and slam makes it 4-2. Phoenix takes the lead.
Those slams are my jams. I love those because not only is it a nice, efficient goal. If you can execute those alley-oops while you're anchored to the goal, if you can make that pass happen, I mean, there's almost no higher percentage goal in the game, minus a wide open one with no goalie. So able to efficiently maneuver their way around and patiently play it, even though they lost that disc initially. Here it goes. You can see that flow of the game is starting to favor Phoenix a little bit, even though it's only a 2-point lead. You definitely want to see Relativity able to execute a little bit more because it's starting to get away from them, and they're giving up too much possession time, I think, in this round.
Yeah, definitely a lot of possession time in the favor of Relativity. But now they're picking up again, Robert. Low pass. Happy motive. Diving in. Cut! Oh, what a read! Guardian saving that one, even though there's no shot taken, as it is going to get cleared out, but the stack's rotating back. Will be Relativity getting all the way back first. No, we'll get Phoenix. Guardian, a bit of a self-pass, I guess, but that's going to bounce back to him and picked up by Judah, who is going to get that one through mid.
Does take a few bounces, however, so it offers a chance for the stack to get it once more for Phoenix. Gives it right back to MX, and a quick pass. Not even sure if he was looking and so much as had the grip there, but nonetheless, anchoring off is Robert, trying to shield himself and now fan out the floor. I like this. They're all moving in at once. That said, moving up was a solid shot right at once. There's a stacks already prepared. Need to read that disc, but they do overshoot, so Monster able to recover. Monster, the perfect slap to Guardian. Guardian having it stolen out there from MX, and now the goalie diving out to meet them in that pile. So chaos unfolding, solid shot though unwinding, trying to find Guardian again, but another missed opportunity as Monster recovers, passes it over. They've got all the angles in the world and maybe one pass too many. It's 140 left in this match and only 2 points separating these teams.
Yeah, oh my gosh, what an absolutely intense matchup. 130, but there's a long shot, but denied by Guardian on the back line as he is going to extend that one downfield. Not quite bouncing in close, though, but close ain't good enough as that is going to bounce around, bounce on the Geo, and it will get picked up by Phoenix, looking to add more points to the board.
And with that, Robert sends it to the midfield where it's intercepted by Guardian. They may have a numbers situation potentially. Everyone now getting back into the defense. One more shoulder pass. Dived a little bit early, I think. Got a little too caught up in making the move before the disc was actually in the palm. But with the palm, with the claws, Monster trying to get the energy. But no, it's going to bang off that wall. And trying to charge in is Happy Motive for another recovery. That's a clear. But there goes that pinball effect you were talking about, Luke. It's back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, as it is going to get sent back, but sent right back by Phoenix. Diving in, open 2, open 3, and 6-2 that means that we are going to see a round 3. Phoenix, oh my goodness, but this doesn't mean it's going to be the final score. Still 30 seconds on the board. Can Relativity get some more points?
Yeah, we shall see, but happy to say, indeed, the round 3. I'm declaring it. It's been long enough. It's been enough weeks like this, Luke, where I've been successful in calling. The caster's curse is broken. I'm going to challenge it right there. Just doesn't happen anymore. I'm getting these matches. Oh, talk about matches. That was lit. 9-2. Wow.
I have nothing to say. Hopefully, Doc, you have something. My man, what happened?
Well, I mean, we talked about it in between rounds. You know, the disc bouncing a little bit in a different direction could have changed round one. Well, in round two, it certainly did. And Phoenix stayed patient. It took 3.5 minutes before the first goal was scored in round two, and that was the only goal scored by Relativity in the entire match. Sorry, no, they did get one more. But in any case, yeah, it was just a lot of patience from Phoenix. Some really nice cuts, some really nice pausing. I saw one where Vacant was cutting through the zone and used his break to just wait in front of the goalie and got a pass and a score. Guardian had a couple of incredible saves. I believe Guardian is a new add to the team. I think Phoenix had 2 people recently rotate off the squad, and I believe Guardian is one of the folks. Maybe Solid Shot as well. I'm not sure. They had two folks rotate on. Guardian, obviously, with that incredible mail slot at the end, that really kind of put them over the top. In any case, I think round 3 is going to be really nice.
All right. Thank you, Doc Education, for his sidelines commentary there between our rounds. Newton Dad once more on the cameras. I'm Palador, and Luke is right beside me. We're going to that decisive third round. 10 minutes on the clock in our second of 3 venues matches here tonight.
We certainly are. This is it. For all you folks who are new, it's best of 3, which means the winner of this takes the cake, takes the W, and there we go. Judah breaks the silence 11 seconds in Relativity.
All right, that's a quick way to start off, and the right way to start off after losing that last round. Definitely not leaving anything to chance, just saying, okay, we want to be able to put the other team now. They got a little bit of a run going there towards the end. They got a nice 3 to end it. That could build something for them. So we got to execute first. We got to make them react to us instead of vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, they really do. They're playing proactive, but they're going to lose a hand on the disc, but no one's able to recover. Well, the same person who loses it will come through, diving in, and getting 2 off the head of Guardian. 4-0 Relativity.
Okay, and just like that, 1 minute separating between the 2 rounds, and now I'm back into the mode of saying, well, hey, for Phoenix, you guys got to be careful not to let a third go in, because that momentum is now visibly shifting the opposite way, and it's in a round certainly where it cannot be afforded. So they cannot turn it over as they do here. Again, we've seen a few of these across the round sometimes where these jousts, not even forced necessarily, but just kind of bouncing off the wrong places, the wrong geometry. Maybe one of those things that they do need to address in between goals, if nothing else, and just figure out how to get these rollouts with some more success.
Yeah, they certainly do, but Relativity finding the opportunity to shoot, but denied by the stun as the stacks do come through, and Relativity are on fire because it's going to get picked up by them, but sent right back into the hand of Solid Shot. Long pass connecting to Guardian. Guardian diving in, 3v2, cut pass, no, not connecting to anyone in his team at least, as that is going to be a scramble for the disc and tried to pick up by Phoenix.
Yeah, it was the right idea on that drive. The cutting pass, just a bit too much sauce on it, I think. Too difficult to catch, especially from that short of a range between the teammates. And as a result, that will be a goal conceded, at least the attempt, I should say, as it is sent into the opposite lane and does actually clear through that rim of the tunnel. So off they go. A lot of leeches down the floor, now splitting off on those stacks to meet each other as it gets cleared yet again. But a couple of orange players are hanging back, but a faster boosted player coming in, and it's a score for Happy Motive. They are uncontested at 6 points in this round.
Man, what a difference in this round 3 from the second round. I mean, Relativity and Phoenix at this point last round, 0-0. Already 3 goals this time around from Relativity. They're looking good, but let's see what Phoenix can do on the just advantage.
Yeah, again, big telling thing is, can they get it out and successfully joust? But another turnover starting to be that Achilles heel for them, Luke.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, the turnovers are such a big part of the game, as in that they shouldn't happen, especially at this level. I mean, it's always harder and harder to read, but Phoenix gets a turnover of their own. Long 3 opportunity, submarine shot, no! So close, but they do get the headbutt. Steal, is it slapped back in the net? Yes, it is! Monster breaking the silence, 6-2.
Hey, a right place for the rebound and turned around into the goal. That could be just the move they needed to have them feeling good and calm again. So 4-point differential, not a big deal at all. There's still 6 minutes 30 in this final round.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix still having so much time in there. That's a momentum changer for them. That's a big, big, big goal as Guardian is on the back line, walking upfield, going for a low bounce shot. That might bounce in. Oh my, but just a little bit to the left. Not on my angle to look as far, but Judah is happy to get that one through mid, maybe. Bouncing low, bouncing high, but packed it by Phoenix, and Phoenix slapping it down.
All right, bouncing high, solid shot. Oh, the slap. That would have been a dazzler taken here by Monster.
Oh.
But Monster unable to find it, sails past that pocket. Right in the pocket, Monster recovery, finds the right pass. Guardian right down the middle and into that right pocket as well. Beautiful recognition, though, from Monster in the recovery. And communication, no doubt, playing a factor there as that immediate pass. If it wasn't as quick as it was, that play would not have happened.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix coming alive here, revitalized in the mid-game of this round 3. 5:30 on the clock, still a 2-point game, certainly, but 2-point game, 1-goal game. But Relativity going to move this one downfield, open 3, no, goalie's back, as it is going to be Judah diving in, break check-in, the Sun, the Ender, what a play! Judah getting 2-8-4.
Oh, that was... Let me find the word. That was disgusting. Fatality.
Fatality. Oh my. Oh my. All right. Well,
no other words. I can't. Wow.
Wow. I mean, there's momentum going for Phoenix, and then there's momentum going for Relativity. And I guess you could say momentum is all relative because what a play from them. But they're picking up the disc, and they're feeling this one. As there's going to be a pass upfield, a 2-on-2 right now. Moving on through, but the stack's coming back. There's a cut. Oh, and there's a ding. Unlucky. But they are going to be able to recover. And Judah, maybe going for a reset? No, just going for the deep pass. Will it connect? No. Phoenix going to happily pick that one up and send it out.
And they'll be able to recover off that trap. Looks like need to turn around, grab their stacks, but just the same. A leech coming in from Happy Motive. Doesn't even matter. The other teammates there in tow. That said, Solid taking an opportunity. That window is so narrow. Can't fault the attempt, but at least they'll have a midfielder to grab it back for them. And Vacant pressing it up the floor. Some defenders out the goal. So it is a 2-on-2 in the bubble. They could press this right now and maybe have an advantage. One more pass. No, don't even need it. It's Monster. Has that right in the top corner. And it's a 2-point game in the third round.
What a hype round 3. This is what we expect to see. Dare I say OT? Oh, no, that'd be crazy. But here we go again, a 2-point game. Phoenix, if they break the streak where they go back and forth and get 2 more of their own, this game's tied. As I do go for a little bit of a dribble. Unfortunately, it does break apart, but it's going to be slapped on through. Bouncing high, bouncing low. But it will be Phoenix happily picking that one up and sending it out.
Oh, takes an awkward bounce there. There was a midfielder otherwise. Guardian meeting the 3 pairs of hands from the blue players on Relativity. Relativity taking a shot from Robert. Looks like they'll have their own rebound still yet as 2 take place in the goal, make that 3. And now bothering in the midfield is Solid, actually able to cause that turnover on a very nice clear that gives it a chance as it glances by. But so do the Stacks. They've got the open goal, and they've got the dunk, hammering it home, tied up.
Tied up. Just like that, they did break the streak. Just like that, this game is anew. Basically 2:30 on the clock. Oh my goodness, can Relativity break the silence? 4 unanswered goals for them right now, points right now, as they do pick up the disc.
Yeah, we shall see, but it is down to the wire so far, and that is always a pleasure to see. These teams, no doubt, sweating it out, but with this recovery and with a save as well. Monster. So that little missed dribble from Robert had the catch, kind of undid them there. Turn around. We saw one of those earlier on the opposite end of the floor. Unable to produce, though, as Monster taps it out yet again. That bubble defense is playing dividends for them, and yet the midfield is as well for the opposite team as they'll take it back. Another attempt, softly below, and still no go.
Still no go, as that is going to go downfield all the way through. It's a flat bounce. The Stacks there too. Do they hit those? No, yes, they do. Oh my goodness, the self-goal potentially denying the 3, but still 10-8 Phoenix.
Well, that's such an important hit now with less than 2 minutes remaining. They'll go up in a valiant effort from the defense, trying their best to get down that floor and turn it into turbo drive. They'll certainly have to do that here with 1 minute 35 remaining. They have enough time to be a bit patient, but whatever they do, they cannot turn it over. They need to find a good quality look.
They really do, and it's going to be an opportunity here for them. If they get a 3, they take the lead. It's a bounce shot, it's a slap, and the game's tied at 10.
Tell you what, Luke, this game slaps. We are on pace for a stellar, spectacular finish here, whether it's OT or just a game-winning play one way or the other. Down to the wire in this 30-minute match.
Yeah, down to the wire, 1 minute on the clock, 60 seconds. It all comes down to this, as it is going to be Phoenix moving it upfield. The pass is good. Solid shot, looking for an opportunity downfield all the way. It's a slow, but it's an open goal, and they hit they hit the post! Second opportunity, though, is good, and 50 seconds now, 12-10 Phoenix.
Oh, wow. Oh, that first miss gonna give the entire Phoenix roster a heart attack, but they still press that attack on the second attempt. So, not to be a little bit deja vu here, but control, focus, no turnovers, quality shot. They have a chance to maybe even take a last shot and tie it up, but they might lose the handles there. Once and twice, solid knocking it out, knocking it loose, and it flying into Robert's hands. 20 seconds left to make something special happen here at the very end, Luke.
No way.
Could
No
it
way.
be?
No way.
Goodness, it's a 3.
What? That is the game winner. There's no time. It is round 3 going to relativity, and man, 13-12. It couldn't be much closer than that. Wow.
Judah is clutch. What a shot. That is not an easy shot. And that's about a 10 times difficulty multiplier, and that's juncture of a game. Few seconds remaining. Unbelievable finish. Doc, take it away. I know we have another match coming up soon, so we're going to get into it, but just tell me, because I have no words.
Yeah, I am speechless. I mean, just a couple of things. You know, you look at the attempts, and it looks like, Relativity had a lot more attempts. One thing they may want to just look at a little more bubble passing. A little more passing inside the bubble. They took a lot of shots on goal that ended up being a little bit off or stolen by the goalie, and but they stayed their patience, and Judah. I mean, he had the nice move with the ender stun and the break there. That was a highlight, and then I don't know which one was smoother, that one or the 3 to end it. So yeah, nice work by both teams.
Absolutely. That was a stellar finish. We knew we were in for a good one way or the other. And, as always, I know I say it a bunch, but those last minutes when you have those slight advantages, those threes, those last-minute threes, they are the killer for as many teams in those down-to-the-wire kind of moments. But what a big moment it was. Luke, any other thoughts here before a very quick intermission? And we'll already have that next match ready for you in about a minute.
Yeah, we are going to be hopping right into this next one. Ethereal against Anomaly will be a good one, but I wanted to say that, I mean, all these players started playing Echo VR at some point in the past. If you do want to play Echo VR today, go over to the store, type in Echo VR, join the party, join the fun. Maybe you can have a clutch save here on Venues, YouTube and Facebook Gaming upcoming soon. I don't know, but man, I hope I see more of that in this last one.
Yeah, these absolutely. You too will have a chance to make the Cathars lose their voices. That said, we're getting into the next match here, so quick intermission, folks. We will have a Master Division match between Anomaly, who you guys might be familiar with in Venues terms from just another weekend ago, versus Ethereal, so stay tuned.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
All right, guys, welcome back to the stream. Told you to be quick. We are back eventually. That said, we got another exciting match. I'm still flabbergasted. You can tell I can't even talk right now because that last match it kind of wrecked me a little bit. The ending there. That said, we're going into the next one here right away. And it's another Master Division match. We had our opener earlier on, the champions Ignite versus Denver Raptors. And now we have Anomaly versus Ethereal. I'll be on the sidelines this time around, so I'll hand this off to Luke and Doc Education. Newton Dad's still in the back of the back line with the cams, hidden and yet doing so much work that is so very obvious on the front end. So, guys, take it away.
Yeah, thanks for that, Palador. But the ready ups are going to come through. But I mean, Doc, I'm excited for this one. Ethereal, Anomaly coming from that Challenger Cup, coming the way through. But now with their full roster, as opposed to Cycle 1, Sweet Tooth is in the arena, eyes on the field. How you feeling for this one?
Oh, so excited. I mean, everything is wiped. All the Cycle 1 doesn't matter. It's all brand new. The only thing that matters is how they play in Cycle 2. And as you mentioned, Sweet Tooth didn't play in quite a few of the games in Cycle 1. And Sweet Tooth is not just an amazing individual player. Sweet Tooth is an amazing teammate and regrabbing partner for Chocolate. Different teams have different dynamics, but the Sweet Tooth Chocolate dynamic is really key for Anomaly, and it's going to be great for all the fans, and especially for Anomaly fans that they are back together.
It certainly will. So here we go. Neutral Joust. Anomaly in orange, Ethereal in blue. As that bounce is going to win from Ethereal diving in, but the back pass, one more. Ooh, one too many, as it is going to get cleared out of the bubble and into the hands of Chocolate, who looks to take that out.
Sweet Tooth with the disc gets stunned out. KFC trying to sling it. It's a little bit wide off the shield, and Sweet Tooth delivers it back in. It's going to be some big-time stunnage by the Spy, and C. Jason is going to back it out, and now they're going to reset their offense here.
They're just going to slow it down. I mean, definitely at this Master Tier, they want to play their game. They want to play their pace, but single shot, finding the pass, and finding the dunk. Spy backstabbing that one into the goal. 2-0 Ethereal.
Yeah, nice work. Really beautiful work, especially by C. Jason there. In the edge of the bubble, you can get anxious, you can get nervous, you can feel like you want to press. Instead, C. Jason backed it out, held on, waited for the team to get in better position, and then got an easy score.
Yeah, I mean, just fantastic team play, but there's another good pass from Anomaly. Going for the reset. It does connect. Chocolate, though, immediately stunned through. KFC looking for the clear low. That might be a bounce in for three. No, off the post. Absolute insanity, but they lose a hand on it. Spy trying to get two more. Juking around, and he scores 4-0 Ethereal.
Wow. Amazing shot by KFC. Very nearly made that half-court double bounce shot, but it was good enough clear that Spy was able to pick it up and juked on the backside, got one of the defenders stunned out, put it in. So Ethereal playing well. Let's see what Anomaly does. They go on a little bit of a relay play, passing it to the left side. Big Bot under pressure does lose it. So Ethereal right back into it.
Yeah, right back in, going for that bounce shot again. So close. But Chocolate still reads it, as that is going to get cleared downfield all the way, but bouncing around, bouncing not into the hands of an Anomaly, but I say that yes they do. There's a bounce shot, but maybe a self pass as they do dive in, and they do get two, and they're now on the board. 4-2 Ethereal.
Nice work by Sweet Tooth. I think it was a bounce shot that just went off the Geo, but Sweet Tooth was able to redirect and recollect and collect those 2 points. So that's big time. Anomaly taking 2.5 minutes to get on the board, but only down by 2.
Only down by 2. A single shot does pass it upfield to KFC. Pass right back to Spy. Spy maybe looking for a long three, but will get stolen by the stack as it is going to bounce back, but it will get picked up by Sweet Tooth going for a reset. No! C. Jason reads those. Ethereal 6-2.
Wow. Wow, yeah, not quite sure if there was some comms delay there or, yeah, someone just didn't see Jason. A little bit of a casual fling by Sweet Tooth, and not necessary because Sweet Tooth was not under any pressure. So That's all right, though. Anomaly. Oh, my God. Spy coming in, getting the stun out. Acorn getting stolen, but does recollect, passes over to Sweet Tooth, and they are back on their offensive joust.
They are back on their offensive joust, going for a cross pass. Unfortunately, not connecting. But it is going to get recollected by Chocolate, who's looking to get that one out, but it will get lost. And see, Jason, we know he reads those. Let's see him pass those. It's good. Connects to single shot upfield to KFC. Diving in. 2 more points. It's a certainty. Ethereal up 6.
Yeah, so kind of a lot of things going wrong for Anomaly right now. Still only down by 6, and I don't think, I mean, Anomaly, incredible mental game. We saw it throughout every tournament they've ever played in, especially in that Overkill match. They do their headbutt play, although it backfires. KFC, oh my God.
Oh my goodness. KFC is a shooter, 22 meters out. 11-2. I mean, Ethereal looking really strong here in this first round, but Anomaly, I mean, they can do it, I believe, as they are going to have the just advantage. Let's see if they can get some more points on the board.
So, relay right. Big Bot can't hang on to it, though, so the mistakes kind of piling up here for Anomaly, and that is an anomaly for them. KFC gonna make a move on the backside. See Jason stealing it out of the goalie's hands. What a save, but what a finish. And right now, Ethereal is absolutely pouring it on.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely incredible momentum from Ethereal. I mean, Pele likes to always talk about streaks, and Ethereal is definitely feeling it. 5 minutes in, 11-point game. I mean, they are looking really insane, but that pass isn't red, so Anomaly has an opportunity here. Is going to get picked up by Acorn, looking for a long, low pass. Not going to connect to anybody, but Sweet Tooth just trying to block and get the stun. Unfortunately, he does get stunned himself. C. Jason picks it up and looks for the clear.
The clear is a very good one. There is a stack together. It's going to be KFC. Takes in a shot. Oh, my God. What a save by Chocolate. That was absolutely going in off the backboard, and that saved 3 big points and maybe kept them in the round.
It certainly did. Every play counts, as that is going to bounce around. It will get picked up now by C. Jason, who gets pressured by the stack. Gets one stunned, but doesn't get the other one, and they get that one out down the field. That's going to get picked up. No, by Spy, but picked right back by Chocolate, but that won't connect. It's going to be bouncing high. It will get collected by Acorn now, looking for an opportunity. Back pass, and maybe a slap in. No, stun as Big Bot to Acorn, but to single shot, who gets the clear.
Man, just some really anomalous flubs by Anomaly here in the bubble. They are missing a couple of opportunities. Good save by Choco Lit. Makes the clear, but no, C. Jason is right there. Gonna pass it to the top side. Spy from above. Spy with an absolute 0 angle, sending it in, and that's starting to get out of hand.
Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say to that one. Spy absolutely crushing it. 6 points to their name. Single shot to assist. I mean, everyone on this team is absolutely crushing it. But Acorn and Anomaly are looking to put more points on the board. It's certainly possible, but they don't get a hand on the disc. It will get picked up and passed up by single shot. Now low. It won't connect to their teammate Acorn. The relay pass and the relay goal. Sweet Tooth, happy for that one. 15-4.
So that's big time. You know, Anomaly needs that, and now they get on their defensive joust. Anomaly, one of the absolutely best teams that can add a lot of pressure on the defense. They usually are sending Acorn and Big Bot, their kind of second stack, as a forward stack. Let's see if they continue that. Yes, they do. Chocolate and Sweet Tooth are the back stack. They are able to react and get absolutely anywhere, although they do break up. And it looks like Sweet Tooth went back to goal and Chocolate separated. So Ethereal able to bring it in, and now they are setting up their offense.
They are now setting up their offense, but that's going to be read by Anomaly. They're finding some momentum here in the last couple of minutes, perhaps, as they are going to get their hand picked up in a long 3 points. Acorn brings the game within 8.
Yeah, don't ever count Anomaly out. Game is absolutely not over. I mean, the round is not over. 8 points, absolutely totally within reach by a team like Anomaly in 2 minutes, and you do not want Anomaly to get on a run. Even if they don't come back in this round, they are absolutely capable of coming back in round 2 and round 3 and taking the game here. So Ethereal definitely needs to continue to try their offense, and just like that, Sweet Tooth and Chocolate, they're right in there. The disc is bouncing around the bubble. Sweet Tooth and Big Bot now re-grabbing, although the clear is good.
The clear is good as that's going to bounce low, but it will get picked up by Anomaly. 1:30 on the clock. They need to get moving as they are going to try to get that one out. Bouncing erratically. Will it get red? Yes, it will. Acorn passing upfield all the way. Bouncing off the wall. Trying to get a 3 perhaps, but he'll just take the 2. Big Bot, 9:15.
So down by 6, a minute left. You need 2 threes. You cannot get 3 twos in time, but you can get 2 threes, and Anomaly definitely capable. So let's see if they can get on their defensive joust, get a steal, and get a quick 3 here.
And getting a quick 3 as it is going to get picked up by KFC. Bouncing around, bouncing high, but will it get picked up? No. Acorn going to pass that back to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth upfield, bouncing, no pass. A long shot perhaps, no. High pass is going to get read by KFC. Sending that one back around, bouncing through, bouncing into the hands of Single Shot, who doesn't quite hit that 3, but that will bounce back, and here's another opportunity here as Spy will pick it up. Maybe looking for a pass. 30 seconds on the clock. Diving in. See Jason cutting to KFC. No, not to the back of the net. It will get cleared by Chocolate.
Cleared by Chocolate, and time is now winding down, but definitely, Ivan Thrive calling it out in the chat. Anomaly is heating up, and even that last pass by Chocolit that got stolen and, they turned it over. I don't think he makes that pass if they aren't pressured. So let's go to Palador on the sidelines.
You're muted.
First round, heavily in the favor. Apologies for that. In the favor of Ethereal. Now, it was looking like it was going to be one of those games where, maybe a runaway train for Ethereal. That said, Anomaly did get better towards the end. Now, the thing is, I noticed from Ethereal is, I'm sure they were watching, what happened in the Challenger Cups just a weekend ago over on venues and our various Twitch channels, where Anomaly put in a stellar performance, some instant classic matches versus the likes of the Los Angeles Destroyers and Overkill especially. And they saw the kind of defense that Anomaly was able to play in those matches. Not only that speed, but also able to get some crunch time saves at the end of rounds and at the end of round 3s. So when Ethereal was approaching, not that it's unusual, but when they were approaching, they were throwing in from the get-go extra jukes, extra quickness into their moves. Those first 2 goals from Spy had just windmilling it around like a whip or a lasso, and is able to cause all kinds of chaos inside that goal and make it hard to save. C. Jason had a slap, similar thing. One thing I was noticing from Anomaly, uncharacteristically, up until maybe 6 minutes into the match, they had several moments where just miscommunications on passes, where they were attempting these passes right as the receiver already left the anchor, and it was a little disjointed there. But they got better in the last few minutes. Unfortunately, the time wasn't there in their favor, but it could be a good signal for this round as we get started.
Thank you
Big
for
Bot
that.
sending it down. Chocolate with the disc. Chocolate going to send it to the backside. Acorn. Big Bot right there. Sending it out to Sweet Tooth, though. Sweet Tooth going to deliver it low. Yes, Big Bot gonna put the nice little slip and slide.
Slip and slide, getting 2, but Anomaly coming alive, just as Palidor said. 2 points on the board. They're feeling good. They're feeling momentum swing. Maybe a streak. Maybe a win. We'll see. But 45 seconds in, let's see what the just advantage of Ethereal can do.
Here we go. Blue clears it out of their zone.
That is going to get picked up by Single Shot, as that is going to get sent down. See Jason now getting pressured, but it is going to be now moved by KFC. KFC going for a back pass. Will connect with Spy. Spy going for one more back pass. It is going to connect with Single Shot, as it is going to go low. It is going to connect KFC. Just taking their time, moving in, moving across, but the pass, not quite they were looking for, and it will get recovered by C. Jason.
See Jason backing it out. Single shot, gonna be content to hang out. Does bait Sweet Tooth out, so now they have their spacing, and there it is. That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Back pass, hold on to the disc, wait for the defender to come out of the bubble, find the open player, use the space, get an easy score, just like that.
Just like that. This game is tied 2 minutes in, but both these teams feeling alive. They're all warmed up as Anomaly does pick up the disc. Chocolate now quickly over to Acorn. Acorn immediately stunned, though, as Spy is trying to get a hand on it first. Does. Long pass. Oh, just barely misses. But that's going to be an advantage for Acorn as Acorn looks to get it out.
Yeah, it's going to be in the trap area. Sweet Tooth getting it and just has enough time to clear it through. So Chocolate doing a nice stun job. There's going to be Acorn moving up. Can Big Bot handle it? Yes. Big Bot gonna do the same thing. So 2 times in round 2, Big Bot has found that bottom pocket with the easy slip and slide.
The easy slide, and with that, Anomaly, surprisingly, will pause the game as the Acorn does leave, so maybe a technical issue. I'm not quite sure. Regardless, I mean, some fantastic early pressure, but I mean, Halidor 2.5 minutes in, Anomaly definitely looking alive, like you were saying. I mean, any thoughts?
Well, yeah, it goes back to the frequent theme of just being able to finish the rounds the right way. So even if they don't go for you in the win department, there is a carryover effect, as we saw there, with a couple of quick scores just immediately out the gates. Similarly, the Spy came out for that first shot, just like in round 1, where not only the amazing placement, double dinging it, in fact, off those corners into the goal, but yeah, putting in the extra moves. You have to do that. In that first round, Chocolate had 3 great saves, just pinning it off the backboard as well as directly in front. And, you know, in those rounds, in that last round, 2 of those 3 excellent saves still translated into a goal for Ethereal side moments after. So it's something always to watch out for, that kind of balance of the offense and defense. As I get a little distracted here because it looks like we got some rock, paper, scissors happening in the midfield, so some halftime showmanship, I guess, from Spy, who just wins and spins around. Very happy about that. But yeah, on that note as well, I do want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, of course, here in VR Master League Season 4, in HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, and VR Cover. And believe me, they've got all this covered here, supporting our league and all our leagues across the VR communities. So appreciate them very much, and everyone tuning in, whether you're in venues or Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Everywhere you are, you're in the right place, the right time for sure. We're always proud to present these shows on these weekends of our best teams among thousands of players in this league.
Yeah, it certainly is. I also want to shout out IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application, the team, NTS France, all that they do. But yeah, as Kali said, most importantly, thanks to you folks joining us in venues or otherwise, you know, across the platforms. Or even if you're looking at this in the future and you're looking back at this match, huge shout out to you. Thank you for supporting the Echo Arena community in VRML. But Doc, I mean, this action-packed round 2, already 6 points on the board. Anomaly has the lead. I mean, how much of this pause do you think affects their mental game?
It's definitely possible. I mean, but I think both of these teams, they've had, you know, this is not the first time this has happened. This is not the first time they've had to deal with a pause. They know how to have fun. You know, they're playing rock paper scissors. A couple people are re-grabbing. Some other folks are, you know, bouncing around the disc, and I don't know what KSC is doing, but you know, I mean, they're having fun, and that whatever it is to keep them loose. I mean, Anomaly, definitely a team with a lot of experience coming from behind and getting on those runs when they connect, when their stacks are flying, when they are in sync, when they can turn on a dime and dribble on a dime. You know, they're just capable of things that I don't know that I've seen really any other team do, you know, in a stack. So both of these teams, supreme confidence, and I think the rest of this game is gonna be a show.
I certainly hope so. I mean, these extended pauses, part of the new meta, obviously part of the new kind of rules changes that happen all the time. This time, you can pause for any reason. I mean, this would be a technical pause. It could always happen like this. But obviously, everyone in the VRML team and the VRML community is trying to keep up to date, trying to make the rules changes and adjusted as they be. So make sure you do know what they are. If you are part of VRML and you're watching this, make sure you do stay up to date with our rules. vrmasterleague.com/echo-arena/rules. Because, hey, be an informed citizen, a denizen of VRML. But more importantly, thanks for being a part of our community. But, I mean, man, certainly having fun and certainly fully taking advantage of that 5-minute pause. But we are going to be going back in the action with the unpause coming on through. So just about 15 seconds until we're back in the arena. 4-2 is the score. Anomaly have the lead, but they don't have the judge advantage. That's Ethereal. Let's see if they can tie it up here with 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, and Anomaly loves to be on the defensive joust, so let's see what they do. They send 2 forward. That's Big Bot and Acorn. They get by, they add the pressure, double stack meta, and all 4 players are now in. The back stack, or the front stack rather, is still, well, they were still together, but now they've broken up. So more traditional offense setup here now by Ethereal.
Yeah, there's a cut, and there's a score, and just like that, this game's tied at 4. Ethereal, what a play.
Really nice passing by Ethereal. I mean, there's some good pressure by Anomaly, but Ethereal, even better passing, finding the open pass, finding the cutter, and yeah, goalie had no chance on that one. So it looks like Anomaly will be on their joust, on their dribble play. Chocolate gonna have an open goal. Oh my God, Choco lit. Absolutely on fire. That was big time for Anomaly.
That really was. 3 points, breaks the silence only in 7 seconds. Anomaly, they are looking together, but Ethereal, they're looking to come back. They're looking to end this game in 2 rounds. 6:20 on the clock, still lots of time, but single shot just looks to slow it down.
Single shot passing over to the left side. KFC under pressure, so makes a back pass. Big Bot and Acorn are causing some damage on the backside. They do stun out the QB, but then now they get stunned out. So Ethereal will have a chance to pass it through. Jumping it though, Sweet Tooth and Chocolate. Oh, they do break up though. The backstack is there together. Solid shot though, getting the clear.
Yeah, getting the clear, but stunned right from Sweet Tooth, but stolen right back by Spy. Always lurking in the shadows, but it's going to get sent out from him, and it's going to get picked up, slapped back to Big Bot. Big Bot, one more pass back to Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth getting pressured, but goes for the anchor clear. Oh, unfavorable bounce. Unfortunate there. But Sweet Tooth now getting a hand on it again. Bouncing again unfavorably, but it will get picked up by his teammate. Sweet Tooth, never mind, self-pass, but back pass to the backboard. Waiting a second, and now they do score. 9-4. Anomaly.
Acorn hanging out with the assist by Sweet Tooth and the stunning by I didn't catch it, but I mean, how incredible was it that Anomaly backstack? There was a missed pass there by Sweet Tooth off the wedge, but such a quick redirection and such a quick clear and boost that ultimately led to a score. They are able to move and react so fast.
They really are, as that is still going to be a scramble for the disc, but now will be Sweet Tooth passing that back to Acorn. Acorn, no! Another back pass doesn't quite happen, and C. Jason always reads those. 6 on the board for Ethereal.
That's the second time in 2 rounds that Anomaly has tried a back pass right to the goal, and C. Jason has been there and gotten an easy 2. So definitely don't want to give up goals like that to a team like Ethereal.
And you certainly don't. These mistakes will always get punished, but it's a long pass, and unfortunately just not connecting with Acorn, as it is going to get cleared right back. Bouncing around though, who's there? It is going to be Spy, but stolen right back by Acorn. He wants to punish. He wants to get more points. Sweet Tooth looking for a round 3 and gets 3. 12-6. What a shot.
Big time. Sweet Tooth knew they had time. Really nice work there. Notice how Sweet Tooth was able to keep the eyes on the backside, notice that no stacks were together, able to get into a little bit better position, get around that shield, get a little bit closer, and then finish off the 3. Really nice work there by Sweet Tooth.
Certainly is, and they are certainly wanted around 3, but 6-point game. Ethereal definitely well within reach, as they are getting pressured, so they do get the back pass very quickly. Single shot. Just slowing it down. Single shot. See Jason. Now, deep, but intercepted by Acorn. Going for that long, maybe a bounce shot, but it's going to get recovered, but denied! See Jason reading all the time as it does get cleared back into the hands of Acorn.
Amazing read. Incredible play. Oh, Chocolate just a little bit behind him. Yeah, just a little bit miscommunication there. Beautiful clear off the floor, and now it's going to be a race. Big Bot will pick it up.
Big Bot will pick it up, getting the clear downfield. Will get picked up by Acorn. Acorn to Chocolate. Chocolate for the 3 points. 15-6. Anomaly popping off.
Popping off indeed. Right now, the stacks are together. They are in communication. You can see all the stacks are communicating. When there's a disc that changes hands, they are able to immediately react and clear and boost. I mean, this is really beautiful to watch here by Acorn, by Anomaly. So Ethereal changes it up and sends Spy to the middle, does get a stunnage on that front stack, and that allows Ethereal to push through.
Is allowed to push through. KFC looking for an opportunity. Just going to go for an angular bounce shot, and it's good. What a shot! 9 points on the board for Ethereal.
Wow. A little bit of disrespect there by KFC, but earns the 3. Big Bot maybe being a little bit distracted and maybe just not expecting that shot. KFC kind of maybe reading the eyes of the goalie and seeing that it was there. So right now Ethereal is on their move.
He's on their move. He went for another back pass. Those resets have been risky, and it's red again by Ethereal, looking for a 3, but the goalie's there. It's a scramble. Who's there? Oh my goodness, it was almost Ethereal, but Sweet Tooth getting a hand on it. It's not over yet. The cut pass not quite connecting, but that's cleared out, and it's not cleared through. As I say that, of course, it does get past, and it's going to be a relay up. Another open 3. Chocolate, he hits those. 18-9.
Wow, and notice what they did there. This is a called play. When Chocolate and Sweet Tooth go towards a disc, it is always going to be Sweet Tooth who's going to pick it up. Or sorry, usually actually it's Chocolate that picks it up and Sweet Tooth that pushes forward. But in that case, maybe they knew that it was going to be a 3-point shot. Chocolate, a little bit better 3-point shooter, and Sweet Tooth, a little bit better kind of a juker and mover on the backside. So now we see Chocolate and Sweet Tooth doing their dribble left, right. They go low. Beautiful leaps there by C. Jason. Let's see if Acorn's going to get a hand on it. It takes a funny bounce, and it's going to be back in the hands of Ethereal. No, Chocolate getting it, and it's moved over to Acorn.
Moving over to Acorn, but picked right back up by KFC. 40 seconds on the clock. So we will be seeing a round 3, but Ethereal trying to add some more points. Long 3 opportunity, but Big Bot reads those. Happy to take some time away as they do find the pass up to tunnel to Sweet Tooth. And Sweet Tooth not taking a shot, taking some space. Now getting pressured and now passes back.
Chocolate gonna go, Acorn on the backside. That'll close it down. A little bit of wind out of the end of that round, but absolutely an amazing comeback by Anomaly after being down early in round 1. They came back to make round 1 competitive and have taken round 2 convincingly. Palador, thoughts and predictions for round 3?
Well, round 3, first of all, could have seen that coming from a mile away. Just seems like one of those days, doesn't it? Yeah, great job there from Anomaly to force this 3rd round based off, well, the timeout. Early timeout, as you guys had noted, and just a couple minutes in, out of the gates, it was Ethereal who was able to score first to tie it up at 4. But then the problem was, a few seconds later, the very next joust, an open Chocolate 3. Minute or so later, an open Sweet Tooth 3. Minute or so later, another open Chocolate 3. And that was really the story of why the score disparity is what it is. Because otherwise, I would say across the floor, Ethereal was playing some, for junctures, they were playing some pretty good defense against Anomaly there. Kind of in either goal in the sense that when they're in their goal, they were able to get a few steals in there and kick it out a bit. See Jason definitely doing a lot of great work in that area, as well as in the opposite goal. When his team was on offense, as you noted, Doc, he was disrupting the players inside the goal because we've seen a save now from 2 or 3 different players now on Anomaly that were all rather tough saves across these rounds, but they got it going. So really what it comes down to is Anomaly playing their game, which is to say speed. And they capitalize about 3 or 4 too many times on open 3-point goals to make it work for them. And that's going to be something to watch out for now on Ethereal if they play a little more conservatively or try to break up those stacks. I mean, either way, they need to stop those open goals.
They really do. I mean, mistakes like that are what get punished, especially at this level. But fantastic analysis. Thank you for that, Palador. But Doc, here we go. Round 3, all the marbles. But there's an open 3 opportunity. KFC starting us off 3-0 Ethereal.
KFC reigning in the chaos of the neutral joust. Some very quick change of direction on the disc and of the side of the arena. And Ethereal able to get that 3-point lead. So in a round 3 that will determine the winner of this game, it is Ethereal striking first.
It is, but there's a back pass, and there's a slam. No! Missing the back of the net. That's a mistake you don't want to make because that will be single shot reading on the back line. That bounce clear is good. It's going to get picked up by Big Bot, though, who does get the stun, but stunned right back by KFC. Who is that going to bounce to? It's going to be Sweet Tooth. Taking their time, certainly, but they're still 3 points behind. Still early days, though, as they are going to get that one downfield.
Wow, Chocolate and Acorn getting together so quickly for a regrab in the midfield. Now beautiful pass to Sweet Tooth. Chocolate hanging out on the backside, not able to get an easy pass, so delivers it to Big Bot. Big Bot to Sweet Tooth, gonna operate. Oh no, can't find it.
Oh.
What a rebound, what a cut, what a move by Big Bot. That was huge.
Super strong Anomaly. They get 2 on the board very quickly, but still a 1-point game. Ethereal have the lead, looking to extend it here on the Joust advantage.
Here they go on their Joust advantage. Single shot with the disc, not under any pressure, kind of uncharacteristic of Anomaly. They will now creep forward. Big Bot and Acorn gonna react, gonna add some pressure to KFC, delivers it over to the right side. See Jason looking for the back pass with a pump fake, but delivering it to the other side on the left side. So really nice kind of triangle positioning, moving it up for Ethereal. Oh my God! Oh! What a save by Sweet Tooth, but yeah, with the assist by Chocolate, I think maybe it was a save by Chocolate and then Sweet Tooth grabbed it out of the hand and self-goaled. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but 2.5 minutes in, lots of points on the board. Very, very, very high-scoring game. But Ethereal having a 3-point lead, they're happy with that one, however the reason. But that's going to get picked up by KFC, who reads those. Bounce shot! Oh, that may have been going in, but it's going to get read by the backstick. Acorn looking for the clear, gets it. Going downfield all the way, will get picked up by Chocolate. Acorn stunned, and KFC getting that back down.
Yeah, the clear, though, takes a funny bounce off the lip of that tunnel, and it's right back in the hands of Anomaly. Some big-time stunnage, though. Disc is loose. There are multiple players. Let's see who's going to get it. It will be Ethereal, although the clear not good. They do pick it up, though, now, and now it's in the bubble. Let's see whose stack is going to get there. Oh, my God. Everyone's moving so fast. I can't even keep track of it. See Jason. Got to clear it back for a nice reset.
Yeah, back for a nice reset as KFC is looking for maybe an anchor pass opportunity. Lots of time, though, Spy going for another reset, getting everyone involved. Single shot, moving upfield, pass, Spy, diving in, cut! Oh my, KFC gets those, 7-2 Ethereal.
Nice work, Spy, using the juking skills to juke one defender, draw the attention of another defender and the goalie, and then KFC just able to creep in and in a very easy finish there, just put it casually in the bottom pocket.
Yeah, just casually, you know how one does, but I mean, these players are absolutely insane at this level. But here's another opportunity, going for a low pass instead as there is a goalie back, but getting pressured. The bounce 3, no bounce 2. KFC on fire, 9-2 Ethereal.
KFC loving that backboard shot. Goalie a little bit distracted and stunned out, so 9 points for Ethereal, a 7-point lead. Anomaly definitely needs to kick it into that gear that they had in round 2 right here.
They really do. But it is going to get picked up by the Just Advantage. Bit of a relay. It's good so far. That bounce, still good. They read those, but now splitting apart. Chocolate looking for a passing option. Has one on the wall. Picks it as Sweet Tooth jukes around, but gets stunned. So it is going to get cleared back down by KFC, but pocket picked by Acorn. Acorn, opportunity, but that's a long pass. Not quite connecting. Maybe the bounce, but no. See Jason.
Yeah, see Jason jumped out a goal on Sweet Tooth on that last play really beautifully. Big Bot hanging back, Spy with the disc, gonna let everyone move forward and kick it to the right side. See Jason trying to find her teammate. Single shot can't handle it though, and Sweet Tooth is going to clear it back. So let's see if the stacks are together. There's a 3-man stack. They're flying through. Oh, they all go by it though, and Spy is going to pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, unlucky, but it is going to get picked up by C. Jason now. Again, now to KFC, 2v1, but he just shoots 11 to 2, 9-point ups. Ethereal.
Wow. Wow. Uncharacteristic of Anomaly and unexpected, especially after that round 2, which was pretty dominant by them. Let's see if they try something else, maybe a headbutt play, or no, they just go for a normal pub style. Choco lit with the disc. Ethereal not pressuring very significantly, so Acorn now moving up. Sweet Tooth gonna move to the backside. What, juking one? Okay, there we go. That's what Anomaly needed, and that's what everyone needed in order to get a more competitive round 3.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, it is a 7-point game. 4 minutes on the clock, the Anomaly. They have lots of time to come back. Again, this is round 3. Again, this is everything on the line. Again, whoever wins this round will win this game. But Single Shot will happily just take their time. And he shall. Now he finally does find the pass to see Jason. See Jason quickly upfield. Definitely a change in tempo, but that's going to be an odd bounce and will get collected by the stack from Anomaly.
Yeah, and this is dangerous. The stack is together. Oh, they don't clear it well, though. Big Bot does pick it up, but KFC right there. So a little bit of a missed opportunity, and now it's an opportunity for Ethereal. It's going to be C. Jason. KFC cutting in, stunning out. Oh my God, Spy. Hanging out, hidden, jumping in at the right time, and now it is a 9-point lead again for Ethereal with about 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, 9 points, 3 minutes, very doable, but Ethereal looking very strong here in this third round. Anomaly, though, they certainly can still come back. Will they? Well, time will tell. Acorn looking for the pass across. Sweet Tooth getting pressured immediately, goes for the back reset. Chocolate upfield does connect to Big Bot. Does he hit the long 3? Well, he tried, but it's going to get stolen back. Chocolate, another opportunity, but no, it's a scramble. It's a deny from Spy as he does get the clear downfield all the way through. Ethereal with the bounce read, and they get 2. See Jason, Ethereal up 11.
Wow. Ethereal absolutely dominant right now. 2.5 minutes left. 11 points. That's at least 4 goals. It's going to be very tight, and Anomaly is going to have to get some 3-pointers if they're going to make it happen.
It is very tight, but it is still very possible, especially at this level. But Chocolate now to Big Bot. Big Bot, no opportunities. KFC, no! Trying to go for that top pocket, just barely missing, but now there's another opportunity, not quite hitting it. But KFC, third time's the charm. He gets the 3. This game, 14 points. Ethereal, wow.
Wow, indeed. Ethereal winning round 1 fairly convincingly, although there's a little bit of a comeback by Anomaly. Anomaly coming back in round 2, punching Ethereal in the mouth, absolutely dominating, winning by more than 2x. But it has been all Ethereal in round 3 here.
Yeah, I mean, Ethereal just is looking like a well-oiled, groovy machine, as it is going to be a clear all the way for Anomaly, but the fast stacks from Ethereal are there, as that is going to get picked up by Spy. Maybe a pass across. Yes. Single shot. Yes. See Jason. Yes. KFC. Bounce shot. No! As Acorn will get the clear, but I mean, with 1:15 on the clock, Ethereal looks like they very well may take this round 3, but this will not be the final score. These teams will not rest. They will keep on going, and there might be an opportunity here. Is this going to be a 3 or 4 on 2? Pass back! Slammed in! Sweet Tooth, 8-6.
Yeah, so still playing, still having fun. These teams do it for the love of the game, and they're not going to shut it down and just maybe play Trennis for the last 40 seconds. They're gonna give the fans a show.
They certainly will. 40 seconds, though. Ethereal, can they score some more points? Well, they certainly can. Will they? Let's find out as that pass does get down. It's going to be in the hands of C. Jason, who's juking around. And just like that, 9 seconds later, top pocket, 2 more.
Great return by Ethereal, showing that they're not shutting it down either. So with that, it's going to be about 8 seconds left. What's your bet? What's the odds on a headbutt play here from Anomaly?
I think they're pretty good. Or they might go for that long bounce play they like to do. Looks like neither, though. Looks like they go for a relay. Doesn't quite come through. So it will be a bit of a dribble. 5 seconds, though. Going for a high bounce. Do they get one more? No. But, man, what a fantastic round from both these teams. Ethereal, though, takes round 3. Man, I mean, Palador, my, oh, my, what happened?
Well, they addressed it. That is to say, Ethereal addressed what they needed to. I mentioned how round 2, the huge factor of that round was the fact that there were 3 or 4 breakaway, uncontested 3-point goals that really exploded Anomaly ahead of Ethereal in that round. So, round 3, how does it start? Well, Ethereal going more their style, or at least inside the defensive zone. They were much more present and physical inside that bubble. They were able to get back faster. They were able to deny a couple of attempts from Anomaly. In fact, and I was keeping track here by my discretion, by my estimation here. Well, not so much estimation, but by my definition. 8 of the 9 goals from Ethereal were breakaway plays. And I kind of define that just as before all the defenders were able to get back for the opposite team, for Anomaly into the goal. So it was kind of a clear breakaway. There might have been 1 or 2 defenders in the goal, if any at all. And Ethereal were able to score within a few seconds, within about 4 or 5 seconds or so. So 8 out of the 9 goals were fast plays on that offense. But it was predicated off of, that fast offense was predicated off of the good present defense on the other end. So they defended in the bubble or in the midfield, and then they made a fast play on the other end, kind of taking Anomaly's game away from them and doing what Anomaly normally does to all the other teams in that sense. For Anomaly, 2 of their 3 goals in that round were slower plays. Again, just kind of the inverse, as I mentioned, but they did not get those open avenues anymore, and that was how they sealed the deal. Not to mention, Ethereal with an incredible amount of assists between those players, piling them on. So, yeah. Just cutting them apart through patience when they needed to be patient, and then fast when they needed to be fast. It was a very well executed 3rd round from them.
It certainly was. I mean, Doc, you said that you were expecting a good match. Round 3 can't get much better than that. I mean, any final thoughts?
It is so exciting to be in Cycle 2 here. You know, these teams are really starting to heat up. I believe this is Anomaly's first match of Cycle 2. It's Ethereal's second. Ethereal coming very close to beating the Burners last night, and now they got their first win. So Ethereal will be 1-1, Anomaly will be 0-1, but you know, it's just going to get better and better. And I love watching Anomaly stacks, and it's always good to have them on venues. So a nice little three match set that we had here on venues tonight.
Man, it certainly was. And huge shout out to our sponsors: HyperX, Styrian Products, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and VRWare.net. Shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all our stream statistics. And it does so much more. Download Spark today, ignitevr.gg/Spark. But most importantly, shout out to all you folks in venues, on Twitch, on Facebook Live, YouTube Gaming, maybe in the future just on YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting VRML. Thank you for being a part of Echo Arena, and thank you for being a part of this community. If you are interested in joining Echo VR, playing some crazy games, joining a VRML team, hey, do so. VRMasterLeague.com/Echo Arena. Or if you want to download the game, go to the store, type in Echo VR. We'd love to have you. But that's it. That's all. I'm the one you see, Luke, that is. And alongside me is the ever OG himself, Palador, and the ever so smart Doc Education. But that's it. That's all. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Styrian Products, VRWare, Rebuff Reality,
VR Cover, and Pro2 VR.